With the new money-making methods becoming harder and harder to come by, people are looking at all different places just to find a way to make some good cash. But even when a new money-making method is found, it usually goes down in profits when people talk about it, as many people start doing it and prices go much lower. But luckily for you, I think I found a new money-making method that even after people find out about it, it will still make a pretty decent amount of profit, and I'll explain why later. But before the video starts, make sure you subscribe, because we're extremely close to 6,000 subscribers and we're only 100 away, and by the time this video comes out, we might have already hit it. So if we do, I'd like to thank you for that, and let's see how many subscribers we can get by next upload. Hopefully we can get 6,500. If you didn't already know, there was a new enchant added to Skyblock. This new enchantment is known as the Replenish enchantment, and what it does is when it is put on a hoe or axe, when breaking a crop, it will automatically replant it. So what you will have to do is apply the Replenish enchant to a diamond efficiency 4 axe, and I'll tell you why this specific axe later. After this, you're going to want to make yourself a huge cocoa farm just like this. The reason you want an efficiency 4 diamond axe instead of an efficiency 5 golden axe is because you can accidentally break the wood like this, but it is much slower to break when you're flying and using a diamond axe than when you're using a golden axe with efficiency 5, which can sometimes insta break the jungle wood and make your farm break while you're farming it. The best thing about this farm is that you don't need an extremely big one to make it worthwhile. I only need about 11 rows of this cocoa bean farm to actually grind infinitely, which makes it very easy for players to set up without having to put too much time or effort. So now that I've showed you what the method is, I decided I'll test it for half an hour to show you the rough amount of profit you'll make. Keep in mind, I'm only farming level 24, so this will affect the amount of double drops I will get. So make sure if you're any higher level to adjust the profits to a little bit more, because you'll probably make much more money than I did. So now that I'm done my 30 minutes of grinding, I can show you the profits I made. With my personal compactor 4000 and my replenish axe, after about 30 minutes of grinding, I made about 700k. So you can see that I already have 652k in the bazaar, and after selling these cocoa beans, I already have 123k, and then grabbing these 3 enchanted cookies that I sold, I have 768k coins, which is a pretty good amount for only 30 minutes of grinding. So I said that I think this money making method will even work after the video, but why is that? The reason I think it will be profitable even after this video is because the replenish enchant actually requires enchanted cookies, meaning whenever someone comes into the business of breaking cocoa beans, you will start getting money. So it will be an infinite cycle reoccurring that will keep money in the cocoa bean economy. My last recommendation for you is that you only sell them as enchanted cookies or cocoa beans. The reason for this is because if this strategy becomes popular, the 2 items people are really gonna need are regular cocoa beans to plant in their farm and the enchanted cookies for their replenish enchant. So if you sell those, you will most likely get your sell orders filled faster than usual. With the use of the small agronomy sack that can hold loads of cocoa beans, and the personal compactor which can automatically turn most of the cocoa beans into enchanted, it shouldn't be that hard to get cocoa beans and enchanted cookies to sell instead of just straight enchanted cocoa beans. If you enjoyed this video or it helped you at all, please consider subscribing because the support we're getting is amazing and I can't thank you enough, and we're getting closer and closer to YouTube rank with every subscriber. So if you enjoy the content, subscribe, and I'll be back in the next video. Goodbye.